We love Steven Universe, and you should too, and today on the show we're going to be taking a closer look at Amethyst of the Crystal Gems. Like Pearl and Garnet, Amethyst is an alien warrior belonging to a race of sentient gemstones. Only you see, unlike her teammates, Amethyst was not born on the gem homeworld, she was born on Earth. It's because of this Amethyst has next to no knowledge about her ancestral home or the customs of her people, like the rigid class system that was imposed on all gems. Being born on Earth also means that Amethyst acts far more human than the other crystal gems do. She eats food even though she doesn't need it to survive. She has human friends, something that none of the other gems can really claim. And she also loves wrestling, why she even has her own masked lucha persona, the Purple Puma, who is no doubt a reference to the real-world luchador Blue Panther. Amethyst also just so happens to be the youngest of the crystal gems by about 500 years or so, if Paradox comments from the episode too far are to be believed. This age gap shows up in her behavior, as Amethyst can often be loud, brash, impulsive, quick to anger, but also quick with a joke and quick to joy. Her carefree and rebel attitude, paired with her messy and chaotic way of living, often brings her into direct conflict with the much more straight-laced and orderly Pearl. As far as her relationship with Steven, the Crystal Gems ward, goes, we can see in the episode Chill Tide, where Steven dreams about his life if it were a black and white Leave It to Beaver-style sitcom, he sees Amethyst as an older sister, someone he can relate to more on his own level. We see the relationship best epitomized in the episode On the Run, where the two decide to run away from home because they think, hey, that'll be an adventure. And that's really, the character of Amethyst in a nutshell right there. She's the fun one of the team. In combat, Amethyst makes use of a whip which she summons from the gem on her chest. This is the perfect weapon for her as it makes up for her rather lacking reach and short, stocky frame, which keep in mind because I'm going to come back to that in just a minute. Like the other gems, Amethyst possesses the power to shapeshift, but she certainly makes more use of it than Garnet and Pearl do, using it mostly for practical jokes and messing with people. One of these people just so happened to be Steven's dad, Greg Universe, in the episode Maximum Capacity, wherein an angry Amethyst takes the form of Greg's dead love, Rose. Yeah, these two have a very interesting history that is yet to be fully fleshed out. We do know, however, Amethyst grew her hair long, due in part to meeting Greg during his rocker days. Now, as I mentioned before, Amethyst has a very small frame, and as we find out in the episode Too Far, that shouldn't be, because on the homeworld, all Amethysts, all quartz in general, are bred to be huge hulking warriors. Amethyst is not because she came out wrong, defective if you will. Now, the whole situation surrounding her birth and the gem kindergarten that sucked life from the very earth itself and would serve as the impetus for the gem war has always been something of a very sad and touchy subject for Amethyst, and this revelation was another crushing blow to her. It's perhaps all this self-doubt that might explain why none of Amethyst's fusions with the other gems seem to work for very long, and in some cases turn chaotic and violent. The last thing of note is Amethyst's character model, which probably underwent the least amount of changes from pilot to series, really only her outfit getting swapped around. FYI, Amethyst is my personal favorite member of the Crystal Gems. And that will just about do it for Amethyst. I hope you all liked the video, and maybe you'll like some of the other great videos we have on offer here at the channel. Until next time, everybody.